Welcome back to Industry Plant. In round 2, we listened to our final 6 contestants perform live, and you guys voted for who you wanted to make it through to the final round this week of the Industry Plant. I'm one of your judges, Ari Elkins, and I'm joined by 2 other incredible judges, Jess Lucero and Jermaine. What's up, guys? How we doing?
What's up, Ari?
Hello.
How are you feeling, man?
I can't believe this is the finale, and we're going to figure out who wins the Industry Plant tonight, season 1.
I know who I like, and I know some of the people like other people, but I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who's more nervous, me or the contestants, because I'm like, I have my favorite. I know who I want to make it on. I don't know if they're going to make it, though. They're all so good.
Jess, who's your favorite? Who are you rooting?
I'm not going to say. That's for me to know, and that's it.
Jared, who are you thinking is going to win Industry Plant?
I don't want to say, Ari. Come on.
My money is on Brennon Abernathy. I thought his performance last week was incredible. Everybody killed it, but like to me, he was an S tier, a step above the competition.
That's what's interesting about us hearing a new song from all these artists, because like Jaden Hills, for example, she's so new to the industry and new to songwriting and just music in general. So I'm curious about the next song that we're going to hear from her if she does make it on.
If she could do it like that, live, just on like a video camera and in her home, I mean, obviously she's going to kill it doing stage performances and everything. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting, honestly.
Bern was incredible last week. I really loved his track. Hearing it live, and he did this like kind of reserved, subtler, more acoustic version of Man on the Moon, which was incredible because we listened to on week 1 Man on the Moon, and it was this big, loud, pop-sounding hit. And then last week when he performed live for us on Industry Plant, he kind of took a step back and gave us this more emotional track that kind of felt like it had more depth and almost brought this new identity to Man on the Moon. So I'm excited to see what he has to offer, and I'm also rooting for him, but we'll see. For round 3, we're bringing in the Farmer Committee. So we have a committee of music curators from around the globe, some of your favorite people that you've definitely seen on Instagram and TikTok and so many other places that are going to be joining Jared, Jess, and myself this week, and they're going to be listening to these live performances, and they're going to help vote for who they think should be the Industry Plant winner. So I'm excited to meet some of these farmers, as we like to call them here on Industry Plant, and see what their take is too, because these are the best in class music curators, and I really trust their opinions. So I'm curious to see what they think and who they think is going to be next up.
Ari, how's the elimination process going to work?
Just the elimination process is going to be rough. I'm holding in my hand 6 envelopes with the names of our favorite artists who have performed inside every envelope. Either a green check mark,
oh my God,
or a red X, and they're gonna find out instantaneously if they made it to the next round. And we're gonna have to sit there with them and give them the news.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible.
It's a massive opportunity that they have here with the show. I'm not going to lie, especially with the farmers and everything and our platforms. But I feel like if you just keep grinding, like, you could be a star, but you got to go hard.
If they don't make it to the next round, they're still getting so much exposure.
Obviously, we can only pick one Industry Plant, but I truly believe that there's a bunch of artists in this cohort season 1 Industry Plant contestants that have made it through to the second round that truly have what it takes. And I think regardless of whether or not these artists are the next Industry Plant or not, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of them in the future. So I'm excited to see what our runner-up ends up doing and what, our 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th place ends up doing, because I really think a lot of these people are going to have successful and long-lasting careers, whether or not they win Industry Plant or not. I'm
personally a fan of, all of them, to be honest.
You guys ready to bring in our contestants and see who is making it through to round 3 of Industry Plant?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Everybody has their work cut out for them. I truly have no idea who's going to make it to this final round, but we're about to find out.
Bro, I'm scared.
I have chills.
Welcome to Industry Plant, episode 3, the final episode. How are we feeling, everyone?
We're good.
Good. Nervous.
Zola, I'm noticing a little hand motion. Is that like a little nerve there?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but it's all good. I'm feeling grateful to be here.
Before we get started with our elimination, I just wanted to start by saying how grateful we are to have all 6 of you joining us today and through the entire Industry Plant season 1. I know we were all talking before you guys came on, and we were saying how regardless of who our Industry Plant winner is, we truly believe in all of you as artists and are so grateful that we've had the opportunity to get to know you. And truly, I'm not just saying this, like, we really see big things for each and every one of you. So I can't wait to watch and see as you guys grow. In front of me are 6 envelopes with each of your names on them, and inside they either have a green check, meaning you're making it through to the next round, or red X, meaning that unfortunately you've been eliminated from Industry Plant. Just to remind everybody, who's making it through is based off our audience votes. We had so many incredible audience members tune in each week to Industry Plant and vote on who they wanted to see make it through. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Up first, we have Jackson Poster. Unfortunately, Jackson, you are not making it through.
That's okay.
All right, next up, you're Brennon Abernathy. Congratulations, you're making it through to the final round of Industry Plant. Next up, we have Burn.
Oh my gosh, the paw.
No.
You've been eliminated.
No way.
All right, guys, I don't know if you've been keeping a tally, but we have 3 more envelopes. Zola Simone, Jaden Hills, and Xander Jett. Kicking it off with Zola Simone. Congratulations, Zola, you're making it through.
Thank you to
Good job,
everyone who
Zola.
voted.
All right, guys, our final 2 envelopes. Xander Jett and Jaden Hills. Unfortunately, one of you is not going to make it, and the other is. As we've been saying from the start, we truly believe that all 6 of you deserve to make it through. I'm going to read Xander Jett now. Xander, unfortunately, you are not making it through to Industry Plant. Which means, Jaden, congratulations, you are making it through to the 3rd round. Thank you guys again. As we said from the beginning, like, truly believe in all of you. Jared and Jess, anything you want to add?
Just know that this isn't the end. You guys are all so talented. I've been listening to a lot of your music all throughout the past few weeks. You have so many fans. This competition is just insane. You're all so talented.
Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on Industry Plant. The 3 judges are now going to hop off, but reach out. Don't be a stranger. We love you all, and talk to you guys soon.
Apparently we didn't have enough fans, but that's okay. I'm going to keep charging ahead. I'm going to start releasing music. I think it's going to be good.
I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and keep making music. I know this is what I'm supposed to do, and I know my stuff's good. Now I'm excited to share that with the world. And
I was battling with a little bit of a sickness for a while through my live performance, so that wasn't great, but I'm going to be back for season 2, and I'm going to be better than ever.
I don't know about you guys, but that was painful.
Not my forte. I did not enjoy that. I did not want to be a part of that.
Well, luckily, we have 3 incredible performances from our 3 lasting contestants on Industry Plant. And we're going to crown a winner tonight on Industry Plant too. So let's check out these performances. First up, we have Zola Simone. Let's see what she's got. Zola, we've missed you. How have you been?
Zola, these tattoos are so swag.
Thank you. Swag is the only way I want to be described.
Zola
Vocabulary.
Swag Simone.
Yeah, that's my middle name. No, my middle name's actually Simone. You won't believe what my last name is, though. It's Lit Ready.
Lit
Lit ready?
Zola
Yeah.
lit ready.
Zola Simone Lit Ready. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were being like, my last name's Lit. Are you ready to hear it?
All right, Zola, well, are you lit and ready to give us another performance?
Exactly that. I'm going to be singing my unreleased song, Like a Dog. If I want kiss like a dog, if you leave, just take me outside, shoot me dead in the yard. Put me on my misery, 'cause I love like a dog. And I chase, I pace, I break, girl. You know what I want.
I love the singing faces. Yay! Your neighbors get to hear that?
Yeah, my sweet mate is probably like, what is going on right now?
You better charge your neighbors some admission right now.
No.
For real. They're blessed to be living next to you.
That might have been your best performance yet, in my opinion. Truly could see this being a song that we hear on the radio, appeals to everyone, and could be a track that is heard everywhere.
Thank you so much.
I love it. I have nothing bad to say, honestly. Like, you have literally no auto-tune on, no like plugins or anything. It sounds saucy.
Thank you.
Hearing you and watching you sing this song in particular was so fun because it's like the type of song that got stuck in all 3 of our heads, and this is the first time we're hearing it, you know?
Thank you so much.
Zola, before you go, do you have any words to the farmers as to why you should win Industry Plant?
I said this on the last round, but I think you should vote for me because I am an artist that is a career artist. I have thousands of songs in me. They're all quality, I think. I would like to think. I'm not just looking for a fleeting moment of virality. I'm here for the long haul.
Yes.
Mic drop.
Right? Thanks, Zola.
Peace.
Zola Simone, what do we think?
You know what's crazy is I feel like the level of her performance is actually on par, I think, with the other week's performance. And she delivered again. So what that tells me is that she's consistently good and it's not like a fluke. You know what I mean?
She's just very well-rounded. The fact that this is an unreleased song and she was performing it as if she has performed this on stages before. You know, it was so fun to watch her.
One of my favorite things about Zola is Zola's confidence. The second
Yeah.
Zola pops on every week, you just feel that immense confidence. Zola knows who Zola is, but I worry that the mass appeal of Zola Simone might be more difficult. You know, when we talk about these bigger artists, we think of the Taylor Swifts of the world, the Justin Biebers of the world.
This song is like, to me, more commercially viable than the other song that I heard last week.
I agree with that.
All right. Well, I feel like we have a lot of thoughts, but I feel like it was a great performance. So that was Zola Simone. I'm curious to see what our farmers committee thinks about that one and how they vote, but we will see. Let's see who we got up next. I know you all remember her performance last week with her incredible set design and even better performance. So I'm really excited to see what original she has for us today. And I'm pumped that she made it through to the final round. Let's say what's up to Jaden Hills.
Jaden Hills.
Hi.
Yes.
How are y'all doing?
Best day of my life. How about you?
Oh, I love that. I'm doing great. I'm stoked to be here.
I'm liking the new setup.
What happened to the candles?
Last song to me was Fire, and this song to me is Green.
So what song are you going to be performing?
So this is my first single. I'm so excited it comes out so soon, and obviously my first time performing it, and this has been my first time performing any of my original music, and this is Love Me Alone. Cut, spit, and sting in.
Oof.
You can't clean your knife, then hold me while I heal. This is on you. Don't say you miss me. Yeah, it's too soon. Are you forgetting? You're the one who said goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Give me time. If it was so easy for you to leave,
And
No, I was just going to say.
just let me be, so I can learn to love me
Running through the
alone.
meadow.
Yo, that's hard.
You call me a friend. No, I don't think you really understand. You lost me in your process. Gotta let us die, let it digest. Whoa, you should know it never works like that. It never works like that. This is on you. Don't say you miss me. Yeah, it's too soon. Are you forgetting? You're the one who said goodbye.
yes.
Give me space, give me time.
Woo.
If it was so easy for you to leave, then leave me alone. Why? So I can learn
God.
to love me alone.
Oh my God.
Dance break.
Love me,
Second performance, bro.
alone.
Vocal.
No.
Oh,
Doesn't even make sense.
Alone.
Stadium.
Right.
So I can learn to love me alone.
Wow.
that was fire.
Jaden Hills, huh?
I'm shaking.
Oh, the amount of levels and layers to that song, crazy.
Yeah, we're like, how did you do that?
Because I had my heart broken and I had to. It wasn't like a choice, it was a necessity. And
What did he do to you?
It's not what he did to me, it's what he did for me.
I mean, I was closing my eyes, and I know you said you might see green. I got to tell you, Jaden, my eyes were closed, and I was seeing green. I was seeing mountains. I was seeing
Oh.
a forest, or like
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I saw.
Yes.
Meadow. I don't even know any other way to say this other than I just feel like this really is what you're meant to do, because this is crazy. That's your debut single.
Gonna make
This
me
is only your
emotional.
second performance.
It's
like
been a
I
really
can-
long time coming to do this as well. And I feel like I'm finally stepping into everything.
How do you feel?
I feel excited. I feel really good. I feel like a lot in my life makes sense right now. And it's very much so time for me to take the leap. So
You needed the push from industry plant, really, right?
I needed the push for a lot of things. I had the craziest last year and a half of my life, and I got
violently pushed down my path, and it's the path that I'm supposed to be on. That's kind of what brought me here. It started with getting my heart broken. And at the time, I was working as a songwriter. I was writing with and for other people. And like I said, writing is how I process and how I feel my emotions. And I had to start writing for myself. So I did. A few months later, my dad overdosed and survived. And there was just a really big shift in me and my life. Then my car got stolen, and it was actually his old car that he gave me. And that ties into how I'm teasing some of the music on my socials. So y'all will have to check that out. Lost the car, and then I lost him about 4 months ago. But in the process of all of that, I feel like I found myself. And I'm finally ready.
Do you have a message for the farmers watching to solidify your win?
I feel like I'm exactly what you're looking for. Either way, everybody on this show is going to get where they're going, because we're all getting there. I'm going to make an impact on people, on communities, on the music industry, and I would love for us to do it together.
Well, thank you so much, Jaden, for hopping on. I mean, what an incredible performance, what an incredible story, and so much more. And I feel like we all took away a bit more than music with your performance today. So really appreciate that. And I'm excited to see what the farmers think, and we will let you know. But thank you so much for coming on Industry Plant, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
She has an incredible voice. If we're just speaking musically, she has control over her everything, her tone, her runs, everything. She's amazing, honestly. Like,
I'm just gonna go based on the performance. Well, I mean, you can't even do that at this point. The thing with her is, like, she has her story, she has her why, she knows why she's here today. I think she's such a great songwriter. That song had so many levels to it. I wouldn't say that that song necessarily got stuck in my head is the difference in comparison to other songs that we've heard over the past few weeks, but her vocals go crazy.
I liked the effects. I like the production. I feel like that's kind of the space that she's trying to lean into with her sound. And I think what you have here is an artist who both, you know, can have a studio version, like you said, Jay, with all these effects and with the auto-tune and etc. And then at her basis, Jaden Hills is an incredible singer without it too. So I think you kind of have like an Ariana Grande situation type here, where, you know, Ariana Grande's tracks are a bit more produced out, I would say. But like, if you've heard Ariana Grande's live vocals, they're unreal.
to me, is like a little too well written. I don't know if that makes sense, but like
A little
it's
too
like
deep.
it's like a singer-songwriter song. It's not like a commercial song, and it's like too well constructed. Like, this section does this. This is the bridge and the chorus, and this is sometimes more raw songs have more appeal, and this is kind of like too perfect, too polished in a sense. But I like the song. I think the drum and bass aspects is really cool.
100%. Well, I'm really curious to see what the farmers think too. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not up to the three of us, but it's up to so many other people. So I'm excited to see their perspectives and see if they agree with me, if they agree with you guys. Hopefully they're on my side and not yours. But we'll see. I'm excited to check that out. And to be real, guys, we still got one more. Our final performer, our final contestant that made it through to the final round of Industry Plant, Brennon Abernathy, a favorite from last week. His fans were going nuts for him. I'm excited to see what he brings to Industry Plant on the final round today and see if he has what it takes to be our one and only Industry Plant. What's good, Brennon Abernathy? How we doing?
Yo!
How are we, y'all? Great to see you again. Thankful to be here for sure. It really does mean a lot.
Well, Brennon, something we all noticed was your fans have been going nuts for you on social media. They've been tagging the Industry Plant story. They've been going crazy saying that you need to win this. Talk to us a little bit about how it feels to have so many people backing you and behind you, helping you make it to this point in Industry Plant. And what do you want to say to them for helping you get to this point thus far?
Well, first of all, it's obviously very special. When you're talking to a screen, it can feel really draining. And the fact that I've met most of these people at shows puts a face and like a human body to the name and to the username, I guess. And so it's like really special to know that I actually have like a connection and a relationship with these people. Obviously, as an artist, y'all are creatives too. There are days when like we feel super low. This is never gonna work. And on those days, I feel like I always get something encouraging from one of those people or 10 of those people. And that's honestly, that writing songs and my faith are what keep me going through all of these like super dark periods that I feel like when you spend 300 days a year on the road are inevitable.
What song are you going to be performing for us today?
I am doing a bold thing, and I'm going to perform the song that I most recently finished.
Whoa.
The reason why is because, like, if we're simulating a live show, I love to spill the tea with my fans at the show. I don't even have a name for it, so I would love feedback at the end.
Oh my God.
We'll call it my most recent.
What's the file name on the song?
A to Z. Girl's name starts with a Z, which is a very important fact for verse 2. So just remember that. Her name starts with a Z. I tried to move on, I took out somebody sweet, but I compared her every move to that 1 week. And I know it's unfair of me, and I have tried to push on through, but when I count from A to Z, I end at you. Tell me why it's gotta be you. Tell me why I've gone crazy, finding better things to do than sit and think about you. Tell me why there can't be two. I don't wanna complicate it. How am I supposed to kiss some girl on the face when I know you? Tell me why it's gotta be me. Who can't get over you?
Yeah.
Get over.
This is crazy. The switch up?
Oh, okay. Who caught that in the audience?
I got the pick.
All right.
You catch it, Ari? Let's go.
Damn.
The aura you had, bro. I don't know. It just, I was thinking of Elvis. I mean, I'm sure you've had to hear this sometime before. I mean,
Yeah, last week when I said that.
Last week, yeah. I learned a long time ago to just take like every comparison as a compliment, because no one's gonna tell you something that they're not gonna be like, you remind me of my least favorite artist. Unless they're just an awful human, and then who cares? So
You've been saying since day one, you guys have to see me live. You have to see me live. And I felt like today, even though we weren't physically in person, I felt like we were the closest possible to hearing you live. And it really felt like a live performance. And I felt like I was in the room with you, which is something that I feel like everybody is dying to do. And my favorite thing is seeing music live. So thank you for giving us that experience today.
that was my goal. I mean, that's like my favorite thing. I was so excited to do this today, because last week was more just like playing to a camera because I was just playing on my guitar. But this week I got to like do my thing. And I don't know, I'm just like absolutely in love with the idea of like making people feel things.
You have the full package as an artist, you know, and that's something that I've been talking to them about since episode 1, where it's like, it's all about finding the artist who can connect with their audience and who knows how to write their own music and who knows how to play to their audience. Like, there's so many different aspects to it, and I feel like you check all of those boxes.
Would love to know what you want to say to the farmers, our music curator community who is watching along right now to help push you through to that final round. You've kind of answered it a little bit, but if you want to give them, you know, a couple direct statements or reasons why you think you deserve to be our first ever industry plant for season 1.
I'm gonna first of all say that Zola and Jaden are great, so if they win, dope. That's awesome. I've been committed to building a fan base through driving around the country. For the last year, I've been committed to building a creative community in LA, and while also touring. And I really want to commit to whatever it is that's going to steward the art well and get it to as many people as possible. I would just say I've put in a lot of work. I'm the type of person that will be really grateful for any opportunity I get. Also, I value relationships a lot, so I'm not going to be like a douchebag famous person. That's what I would say.
Well, Brennon, thank you so much for hopping on Industry Plant this week, making it to the final round. Ultimately, it is going to be up to our farmers, our music curator community, to see if you make it and become our first ever Industry Plant. But just wanted to say thank you so much. I know we're all big fans of you. Regardless of whether you win or not, we really see big things for you in your career, and we will always be there to help and support you in any way that we can. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll chat with you soon.
Yep, thanks, Sean. Grateful to share this moment. Peace.
First of all, the song was incredible. It's another one that I find myself wanting to go download immediately, and just his performance makes it even better. Him as a person makes it even better. What I will say, I was trying to think about the difference between someone like Jaden and Brendan, because I think they're both really strong writers, and I think Brendan writes a little bit more to the masses. You know, I think his song has that ability to go viral, as well as just being a really well-written song.
I agree with you, Jess. And I think we're at a time when we're seeing music like Brennan Abernathy's at the forefront of the music industry
true.
because of the Noah Kahns of the
Noah
world that have been
Kahn.
taking
Right.
off this. Zach Bryan, David Kushner. I mean,
True.
this folk indie pop sound that Brennan Abernathy crushes is what is at the forefront on TikTok, on social media, but also just on the Billboard top charts. So I think this is the perfect time for an artist like Brennan Abernathy, and you might be spot on there.
I did like the fact that he's like ready and willing to like just take it on and learn and stuff. And you're right, you know, you don't need any media training. You know, he's actually a really charming guy. So
It's unreal to think about the fact that we're getting one winner out of this.
I'm glad the vote's not on me.
Oh man, I'm still going back and forth because now I'm thinking about like the two songs that Zola gave us, and they were both super catchy. You know, they all just have so many different aspects to them.
All right, judges, it's our time to vote too. Pull out your phones and put in your vote. Our vote, along with the farmer's vote, is ultimately what is going to decide who our first season 1 winner of Industry Plant is and who wins the grand prize of a ton of resources, studio time, and support from the entire music curator community. It's that time and we got to, so pull them out. And
Crazy, I'm doing it.
This is like one of the hardest choices I've made this year so far. I'm trying to like calculate it, like, and it shouldn't be calculated, you know, because like they're all so good.
Kind of just trying to go at it with like the who stuck out to me the most out of the three of them. I'm going to stick with the first person that came to mind, even though I'm still switching a little in my head. But you just have to go with that gut instinct.
Industry Plant fam.
Brendan Abernathy, here we go.
All of these songs are good, like belted out.
I can't believe this is the live performance. I want to hear like the studio version of it now.
That stage setup is good too. We got the plants on either side. That's a good vibe.
I'm loving the lyrics. So creative.
I love that there's lines that it's going to stick in people's minds.
Oh!
Kind of remind me a little bit of like Remy Wolf. It's got that sort of energy that Remy carries a lot in her music as well.
Great beat selection.
Has superstar potential for sure.
Really good for like upcoming spring, summer.
I mean, I'm a sucker for ethereal vocals, so.
He has the look, he has the hair, he has the voice.
A little bit more basic, you know, just something that we could hear on the radio.
Her voice is amazing.
Brendan Abernathy, that's who got my vote.
All right, everybody, the votes have been counted. The judges' votes are in. The farmers' votes are in. We've gone through 3 rounds. We started with 9 contestants. Then we cut it down to 6. Now we ended up with 3. And now we are about to find out who our first ever Industry Plant winner is. The person who's about to pop on our screen does not know that they're our winner of Industry Plant either. They're told they're coming back for an elimination round. So they're going to be just as surprised as we are. Let's see who it is. I truly have no idea. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, I want to see.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Why are we yelling? Hey, Jaden.
Jaden.
This
Nice
just
to
means
see
you
you.
won Industry Plant. Congratulations.
Let's go. Yes.
Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys.
Wow.
Okay.
This is incredible.
Feel first thoughts, reactions, go. Ready? Off the dome.
I'm really, really happy. I'm really excited. I feel really, really good. I'm feeling like kind of tingly. I was like getting chills before this a little bit, and I'm like feeling it right now, and I feel really good.
I think all the signs you were feeling earlier were all correct.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first ever winner of Industry Plant, Jaden Hills. I'm so excited that you won this. I think you truly are the deserving artist who deserves to be our winner. I think, you know, we've been talking about this entire season of Industry Plant of what we're looking for and who we want this winner to be. And I feel like you're an artist who really encompasses all of that. You have the music, you have the pure vocal talent. You've been working at this for many years as a songwriter, and now you're ready to blossom into your own artist career. And we're so excited here at Industry Plant that we can help you and help you kick it off. But so many people in the music curator community all had your back, as well as the 3 of us.
I've got your backs too. I got
Hey.
you. I will not let you down. So.
And this is only the start. I mean, I think it's so cool that you have 0 music out there in the world, but I think this is the beginning of a long and lasting, blossoming plant career for Jaden Hills. So we're so excited to kick it off here tonight.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I'm really happy.
I'm so happy for you. You're so deserving.
Thank you.
And Jaden, is there anything you want to say to the fans and curators and everybody who supported you along the way to make it to this point?
I have always wanted to be a trailblazer in my life, and I don't like following people. I like to lead. So I feel like being able to lead this and be the first for this show, and I think there's going to be a lot to come for this show and the artists that are on it, and a lot to come with my career. So I feel really good about it. Thank you guys.
Congratulations, you did a great job.
Only up from here, and I can't wait for your debut single. We heard it the first time ever on the show. I'm just excited.
It is about to be out, so y'all are able to listen to it so soon, and I can't wait. It's kind of surreal, so I'm stoked.
I look forward to hearing all your music coming out and what you do as an artist, and I'm excited to help you and post about you and just see your growth from here on out. So that's all I gotta say.
The three of us are going to be going to bat for you as well as the entire music curator community, our farmers, everybody that's been working to put this together, and so much more, as well as the industry as a whole. So we're going to be doing everything in our power, screaming Jaden Hills from the top of the rooftops to make sure you
From
make
the top of the hills.
And
From the
I'm
top
doing
from the mountain.
from the hills. I will be doing everything in my power too. So we'll be doing this together.
Thank you, Jaden.
Thank you, Jaden. Congratulations, Jaden.
Congrats.
I feel like the right winner won. She was really deserving of the win. She is the full package, honestly. She did it. She deserved it.
I'm getting told in my ear, guys, that Jaden Hills actually won by only 4 votes. So it was super close. And I think that really just speaks to the caliber of artists that we had at Industry Plant this season. Speaks to the fact that truly all of these artists that we've seen on Industry Plant season 1 are going to have long and lasting careers, and they're all going to become huge. So I'm really excited to see what's to come. Jess, thoughts?
All of the contestants that were on this show, I can't get over it. I'm telling everyone about them. I'm downloading their music if it's released. I know we heard a lot of music before it was released, so I'm just glad that we were all able to hear it, I think she's just very deserving of the title, and I'm stoked it's her.
Well, I wanted to thank you both as well. I mean, it's been such a pleasure co-hosting Industry Plant with the two of you. I mean, such an incredible experience, and I'm so excited to see what the future of Industry Plant turns out to be as well. This is just the beginning. Everybody watching, thank you so much for tuning into Industry Plant. Our contestants, thank you so much for coming on and blessing us with your voice. This is just the beginning. Like I said, we have so much more to come here at Industry Plant, so much more to come for Jaden Hills. I'm excited to watch her career blossom. Thank you so much for following along on the first ever season of Industry Plant. Make sure you tune in to the future episodes. And if you're an artist out there, or if you have someone who you think can be the next Industry Plant, we're going to be casting season 2 super soon. So make sure you reach out and apply to be on our next season. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next season.
See you for season 2.